reminding them of their obligation.
Order from the commander-in-chief that we are asking our military to carry out are you objecting to?
This is Colorado Congressman Jason Crow, and he is one of the Democrats who was in I suppose it was a viral video where they were encouraging current service members to not abide by their duty, their sworn duty to protect the United States, but actually go against the orders, what they claimed were illegal orders by President Trump and Pete Hegseth. But of course, they never explained what those illegal orders were. So this video went viral. Then Crow showed up on Martha MacCallum on Fox.
So when you see this video on all over the place, when you see this video on social media, I think a lot of people scratch their heads and they say, what exactly are they talking about? Are they talking about
Martha,
not allowing gunboats to make it to the United States carrying drugs?
No.
Is that what you're talking about?
Martha, here's a novel idea. How about we actually prevent things from happening before they become a problem?
I think that's what they're trying to do.
What you're saying is we have to wait until there's a problem to respond to that problem.
No, I'm not.
Right? As a military officer, what I think is important is we train people, we give them information, we prepare people for challenges coming down the pike. That is what I did as a commander in the military. That's what I'm doing now. As we are standing by our troops, we are reminding them of their obligation.
Order from the commander-in-chief that we are asking our military to carry out are you objecting to? This is very, very vague. And it was so vague in this video. I don't think people could figure out what you guys were all talking about, honestly.
Martha, Donald Trump has made a series of very disturbing comments and suggestions that would violate U.S. law and put our military in terrible positions.
Again, we're getting nowhere because you're not talking about an order.
I don't want to wait until that happens to remind our troops of their obligation, because then it will be too late. We are standing by our troops and our amazing men and women in uniform to remind them
who sign up every day as you did to carry out the orders of the commander-in-chief. We are not engaged in new wars. We have no troops on the ground in Ukraine except some who were training pilot missions, not on any front lines of any kind. In the Caribbean right now, we've sent a carrier there. I thought these were the specific operations that are actually happening that you might be referring to.
Allow me to give a little golf clap to Martha MacCallum right there, because CJ, you could see the little trick that he was doing. In the video, they make it very clear Donald Trump and by extension Pete Hegseth have required you guys to do something illegal. And then when asked what those illegal things are, he's got nothing. Great job, Martha.
Yeah, no, Martha absolutely did incredible in that segment. And I'll say, too, it's like, again, you can't get anywhere with these people. They accuse President Trump of being a racist. You ask them how he's a racist. They can't tell you. They say that he's a king. You ask how he's a king, even though he was democratically elected. They can't tell you. And you ask them, how is he illegally performing his duties and obligations as commander-in-chief, and they cannot tell you because there is no answer to be had. And so, I commend the president for doing all that he can to stop the flow of fentanyl into this country and ending these narco-terrorists' ambitions before they even can realize them.